Hey everybody, welcome back to Into the Breach. Island number 2. Let's go into island number 2. So first island secured rather easily, I'd have to say. We got through it with no deaths, no grid loss. You know, we're looking good, we're feeling good. Our mechs are looking good, they're feeling good. I think we're going to go to... where will we go? Detritus, perhaps? This is the one that has the other scion that gives the regenerative health as a passive. This one gives the armor. Maybe not too bad. Detritus can be tough as an area. It has a lot more environmental hazards, usually revolving around acid and, you know, bad stuff. Could do the Desert Donut with Granny Sass, who's always unhappy about everything. Jessica Kern. But the exploding mech terrifies me, so I think we'll do... unless I want to do this and get out of the way. The explosive mech, I mean the explosive scion rather. The volatile passive. Depends on the bosses. So you're the Hornet boss. You're the Beetle that charges, and you are the... scary. I think there's less terrifying enemies on this one as well. So I guess we'll do Detritus. And then this one probably. I think we'll do Ice Island second. Pinnacle Robotics head office. I hope we can respect both forms of life on this island, organic and mechanical. This is like an AI-run island with a lot of robots, and a lot of the time the missions are protect something that's very unhappy with us being around for whatever reason, because it's a robot or some shit, I don't know. So, in terms of options, we've got these 3 reward sections of the map that we might want to do. They're usually quite tough. High threat detected. Defend both robot factories. Protect the defense lab. So let's have a quick look here. So, factories here and here, defense lab here. 4 enemies to start with, which is tough. And these will be spitting out robots at an annoying pace. So, I think first turn they'll spit one out, then the second turn they activate, third turn they'll spit another 2 out, and then the fourth turn they'll activate. And all the while we've got these enemies to deal with. Probably gonna suck, but... thankfully, we have the heavy artillery, which gives us quite a wide range of attack once. Unless I want to remove buildings immune and give it a second use, which could really, I mean, win us a lot of stuff. I'm going to try it. That's what we'll do. So we'll do that, the hard mission. Want to be... right, so we've got a charger, 2 hornets, and a boy who grabs. Who has 1 health, which is fine. I think I want to be here and here and keep you here. I think that should be fine. Because we're kind of covering 2 building sides so he can't get onto it. So if he wants to go anywhere, he's probably going to go for you. The hornets, they fly. They're all over the place. Okay. Scary. So how much health do you have, my good friend? So he's dead. So we can just kill him straight up. 1 roboto man? I guess it's only 1 robot spat out per turn. Maybe it's hard mode they spat out too. Just to be annoying. You do 1 damage, you do 3 damage, you need to die. You also need to die. Or get pushed somewhere. And then you need to die as well. And then we'll have 2 spawns plus this boy. So we can kill... I can kill 2 things. Can I kill a third? Probably not. Definitely want to do that though. He does a lot of damage and he's a very easy kill. This is a very easy kill as well. Then again, he's not really doing anything. Like, he's attacking adjacent tiles, which is this one, this one, this one, this one, which is nothing tiles. But leaving him alive means we'll have more enemies the next turn. I can't kill him easy enough. So I guess we're moving him to the side. Killing this boy, leaving him alive, killing him. Unless... is there... it's not a good idea, Tom. Doesn't seem very good at all. Here and just do one of these is fine. And then we'll kill this guy. Since he has a lot of health now, he can just tank the one. And then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemies to deal with. Spooky. And you can move again because you have that special. I like this idea, because then he can't do anything when he wakes up. He'll be trapped in there, which is maybe a good thing. He'll probably attack this or this way. We'll see. He might have ranged also, which is kind of scary. Ooh, beautiful. I see a play. Oh, come off it now. Right, so really I want to move this guy down one. So he deals with the robot. Is there an easy way for me to do this? I mean, I can stand anywhere over here with this. He's never going to get a shot off. This guy I can kill. This guy I can push out the way, which would be useful. Probably want to kill this guy, though. I can't. Interesting. So really I want to push this guy down here. So if I'm here, what do? I can shoot here. Moves him along one. Can move this guy. This is tough times. Tough times. This is why Iceland is scary. Not only that, but the 3 reward missions are quite tough. So I want to punch him down one. From here, I can shoot him. And then from here, what does he do? Do I just let building take 1 damage? Sometimes you have to. Which is, the sad reality is in these missions, sometimes you just have to let it happen. Unless I come... Fuck. Regretting the... Well, actually I'm not regretting taking the building's immune thing off, because shooting here wouldn't really do very much to our situation. I can kill this guy, maybe? I don't know if that's gonna... No, it'll do 2 damage. So he kills him, he doesn't get a shot off, he's fine. Even if he wasn't, I could just move him out the way anyway. So that's okay. So it's just a case of figuring out what to do with this. So that's happening regardless. I can't do anything about that. Maybe I could have, there might have been a way, but I think we'll just take our first grid damage and not worry too much about it and just kill this robot. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 enemies. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5 enemies, which is scary. But none of our objectives are getting hit, and we have the grid to play with, I suppose. It might even resist, who knows? It did not resist. Our first casualties have been met. You hate to see it. Okay, the Scion is out, which is kind of scary. Thankfully, though... This won't be too bad. So 3 turns left. I can... How do I... Well, this has to happen. There's no real easy way to do this. This is just going to push him out the way. He needs to die. He needs to die. We can push him down one. We don't take any damage from these boys. Oh wait, he's attacking there as well. Interesting. So if I... push this boy... Attack this here, so he knocks into me. Still doesn't take full damage though. So it's looking like we might need to lose the defense lab as well. Which I'd rather not do. So is there a better way? I move... Oh no, I've got an idea. I kill this one. I attack here, moves him. That's not a good idea. So this is always happening, I think. This is always happening to preserve our, you know, our pilot. It's a case of what do we do here. Now, the problem with the armor Scion is that my 2 damage mech no longer does 2 damage while he's alive. Well, right, okay, so what we do is we do this. We do this. Doing this would be less good, would it? Yeah, it doesn't push anything. So we do this, and then I... do this. And then we prevent building damage, and we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 enemies to deal with. Kind of scary. But this is what happens on these harder missions. You see the difficulty rises when there's just more things to deal with. But we got it down to turn, you know, the last turn with no building damage. Well, 1 building damage, I guess. No, none of the important buildings got damaged. Oh, God. Oh, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. So, they're all kind of focusing on a nonsense block. So, it's really just dealing with this guy. And this guy and this guy. So, there's only 3 enemies that are problematic here. If I shoot him into him, it's going to cause him to... Right, okay, I know what to do. Come here, punch him. Come down here, shoot him. He dies. No, he doesn't die. But he's shooting nothing, and then... I can kill him off. And then we win. Oh wait, no, if I shoot him, he doesn't hit the building, of course not. You're not doing anything, are you? So we do this. Oh wait. Oh, because of his armor, you dirty bastard. Okay, so. Reset turn. I forgot that I wasn't doing 1 damage on top of, you know, the knock damage, but that's fine. I can just kind of slightly do that another way. So, he takes 1 damage. Ain't too bad. And then... Oh! Fuck! Tom, you idiot! I planned that the whole way. But sometimes the plan doesn't materialise the way you want it to. So I guess we're just going to take the defense lap. But maybe it'll resist, I don't know. It's probably not going to resist though. Actions available. Can I rewind, please? No, there was definitely a better way to deal with that. There was 100% a play there that didn't involve any building damage additional to what we've already seen. Resist! Oh, fuck. It's fine. We still get the 2 reputation, which is important. But that wasn't very clean. And I should feel bad for my transgressions. Losing 2 grid damage is, you know, kind of scary. Didn't get the full 1,000 protected either. Our score is no longer perfect. C'est la vie. Such is life. So I guess we go here then. I could do this one, this one, this one. And then just not do these 3, which are not really... I mean, another 3 reward one's probably going to be too much. I'll lose too much health. So I guess we go sub-zero range. Freeze and defend the both robots. I'll pass. No, we'll do it. I'll show you what it's all about. So... These machines are not currently themselves. Look past their malfunctioning aggression and see them as living beings. I'd rather not, but I guess that's the way it has to be. So we have a tank that shoots ice. The ice is useful because you can shoot your buildings and ice them up, and it gives them a shield for a, you know, to prevent one attack. Really what we want to do is freeze these 2 boys and make sure they're not doing anything untoward. Which they'll inevitably do. I mean, this guy, I think he's the ranged one, the laser bot. And this is the laser mech. I have no idea. What's the difference between them? So this one's the piercing beam, damage reduced by range, so there's 4, 3, 2, 1. And you do 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. Terrifying. If we can freeze one, then it should be a lot easier, but, you know, we'll see. Don't do it. Alright. So I think I know what I'm going to do. Maybe not then. Should really have put the building's immune thing on. I'm going to suffer as a consequence. Maybe not though, maybe I can slip in here. Hold on, let's see. So if I do this... This might involve a turn reset. So if I shoot here, he moves to the side, he's not attacking anything important. If I can shimmy into this position, then I can hit this Hornet out the way, and then, of course, we just ice this guy. And move into position. Let's try it. I need access to that block! Oh, fuck. This is the problem with these goddamned robots. Especially when the ice tank's here, and there's nothing we can do here. I mean, I could just kill one of the robots, reset the turn, kill this robot, and fuck this guy. Shooting this side would push him into the robot, and the robot would die. This is like easy, this is the easy side. We can deal with this rather easily, we just come here and just fucking ice this boy. But, this side's a bit more problematic. I was really hoping I could finagle into here. This is what I get for not having buildings immune. Well, maybe not, because even pushing him one back would result in him dying to the spawn. He had to go this way for him not to die, for the reputation. So maybe... maybe we just take the grid damage. And forget the reset, because in the next turn we're going to have... 5 enemies to deal with. That's a lot. It's kind of scary. Many whelps. If only he was like a square back, I could just go here, shoot this guy, everything would be fine. If I could just move through here, it'd be fine. Maybe the key is to move this guy. But then I can't move this one, so... At some point, one of these is going to inevitably connect with grid damage. I think we'll just run with this. This is probably the best play. He's not doing anything, and this guy's actually doing nothing either, which kind of sucks. That's a bad turn. It's not a good turn. Maybe my positioning could have been better. The sad thing is we can only come this far on the board, spawning in, so like, this is the furthest we could be. Maybe putting both the mech and the tank here would have been good. I don't know. In it for the PogChamps, I think. Let's see that. Let's go middle of the board as well. Let's see the big resist actions available. You hate to see it. Just restricted by movement is the problem. But we're not going in for the perfect run now. Now that the seal has been broken and lives are being lost, we have to be very proactive with killing things. Right, okay. Okay. So can I get this guy? Aha, I see. That's going to be problematic. Fuck this mission, fuck the robots, fuck everything. So I think the key here is probably going to be... So if I shoot here... This gives me a bit more freedom. Is he gonna hit? He only hits one block in front, so I can come here, shoot him. Still can't get over to ice anything. Now what can I kill? If I move here, shoot him, he dies, then I can move over here. At least what this does is it gives me more free movement for my ice mech. I can kill this guy actually, that's probably worth it. And then get him into position so we can try and ice something over this side. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 enemies. This guy's not being hit. Okay. Is there anything I can ice? Keep you there. You're fine there. Okay, it's not been... The first 2 missions have not been clean, I'll admit. But we keep going. Oh no, it's the armor guy. Okay, so the armor guy is kind of scary. Making things more tanky, not my favourite. So what can I do here? Can do this. Can move in, punch him. I don't know if I'll be able to move in here. I could just stand here and kill this guy as well. So I want to do... If I'm here... Ooh, what about this though? I haven't used this yet. That seems satisfying. A twofer. So if I come here, I can't... I need to be here to kill this guy. Because of the bounce. So we're not blocking an... Oh, we can block a spawn. You haven't done anything at all. Ah, but that's going to break him out the ice. Is that worth resetting? Is there a better way to do it? I mean, I could have came down here, punched him... Could I have? No, he was there. So if I'd punched him there, he'd be hitting this guy. If I'd used him to push him over to the spawn, then we still have the two guys here. Which I could have feasibly killed by, you know, doing the shooty-shooty. Alright, I think this is fine. Well, we then can't ice the two of them. Hold on, I'm going to reset and see if I can get a better turn. So if I do this, then if I shoot here though, he knocks into that building, which is no good. If I shoot here, then he is there shooting through this. I think the best we'll get here is 1 reputation, maybe. This mission sucks, like, it's not a great mission. These robots are nasty, and protecting them is not my favourite thing. What if I shoot in here? No, he would really need to be down a block. So really, I'm lacking, do you know what it is? It's not having the building protection stuff. Because if he was down a building... So we have to put building immunity back on as soon as possible. I think maybe the first plan was the best. And we're just going to have to go with 1 reputation. Sometimes, I mean, you'll get islands where it's like this. Normally this island, to be honest... This island can be a pisser. So you take 1 damage, that's fine. You're fine where you are. He doesn't die, he just gets woken up. Okay, so we'll have 1, 2, 3 boys to deal with. Alright, was it worth the reset? No, because we've done the same thing. But it's always worth checking just in case. You know. I mean, this might end up being a worse turn, but I think we have less enemies to deal with, so it should be fine. So again, we can just deal with this. No, I can't actually, so I can push him this way, he shoots the mountain. I can ice this guy. Shame I can't do both. And then I guess we kill a robot for the experience. Okay, who needs the experience? I mean, you could use some experience. I don't know. So I want to push you this way. Unless I want to just straight up focus. Nah, he's fine. He's shooting the mountains, so it's not an issue. And then I can just shoot this one, just put out its misery. I wonder what happens if it ends. I don't actually know. Like, I'm not going to kill it just in case it still gives me the point for it. While not frozen, certainly defended. And if I don't get my reputation, I'm going to be rather sad. I have a feeling we'll only get 1 though, since we didn't fulfill the whole thing. But that's fine. 1 mech move. Beautiful. Okay. It's been a tough island, but we'll get there. Ice Storm. End battle with less than 4 mech damage. Protect the emergency batteries. Oh. Here, perhaps? Take less than 3 grid damage. Protect the power generator. Let's have a look at the map. Oh, it's got robots everywhere, man. Are they good boys or are they bad boys? I think they might be good ones. They might just produce ice mines, maybe? Versus this one, which has no robots to deal with, but 4 spawns. And the ice storm. So large areas of the map will periodically just freeze up, which is nice, because if it hits 2 or 3 enemies, then you're looking good. So let's decide. If I do this, then I can only do this. These are off the table. So if I want to do this one, which I doubt, I think we want to do these two, don't we? If we do this, we're always doing this, so I might as well do this first. Why not? So what's your thing? Oh, you're a bad robot? Okay, very good. This is why I love Ice Island. For all these fellas. What do you do? Oh, good. Wonderful. The nice thing is, at least I can kill these ones. I don't need to protect them. It's just they're a nuisance. I want to be here, I think. Normally I'd try and put my artillery to, like, one side of the objective, but I think with this guy, he's going to end up, like, around here somewhere. Maybe. Maybe he goes all the way up there and says, you know, hello. But if he does, then I've got this in line for, you know, dealing with it. Oh, you want to wake up that one? That's fine. So how much health do these robots have? 1 apiece. You have 3 health. So I could just punch him into that and he'll die. And then if I use this, they both die. And then I don't know what I would do with you. There's no spawn blocking potential. Maybe just shoot this and kill it. And then we'll have 2 enemies to deal with. I like that idea. Very neatly deals with all the issues. Oh yeah, I've got 2 uses in that. Fuck. Maybe that would have helped me out more than... Shit. Maybe I'm not respecting the big explosion as much as I should. Maybe, I think I've maybe just misplayed. I took a short break between the last video and this video, so there's a chance the brain just switched off entirely. It's fine. So what do you have? 2 health, we can deal with that. So block a spawn, give him the old punch, and then kill this guy. Yeah, this one ain't too bad, so we'll have 2 enemies to deal with. And life is good. Slowly starting to develop the, you know, the raw skill and game sense that I'm supposed to have. Alright, so depending on how much the Beetle has here, or whatever the fuck this thing is, he has 2. That's fine, we can deal with that. So if I stand here, give him the old how's your... Oh, no, I can't though. That's not how that works. I'll have to use one of my prime artillery strikes. This guy has 4 health. Blocking a spawn, is that more important? Probably is. So if I come here, do this... No, not that. No, no. No, Tom. Do one of these. That seems better. Take him down 1, and then I'll just heal, so we'll have 3 enemies, one's on 2 health. Shouldn't be too bad. I'll move you closer to the action again. So yeah, no grid damage, power generator, very protected, feeling good. So Firefly, Hornet, can deal with those. That's an easy one, so he's no longer an issue, so it's just these 2 boys. You do 0 damage, I can kill you. I can move him out the way. I think we just kill him straight up. No, I can't. I have to move him and then... Oh yeah, no, we can kill him, sorry. Yeah, of course. My original idea was, you know, use the mountain to our advantage. There we go. Back in the driving seat. About bloody time. We really need to consider making sure our buildings are immune. So the next power core we earn should probably go in there. Okay, good. Get our health back. So where do we go from here? Break 5 buildings out of the ice. Take less than 3 grid damage. Protect the coal plant. Let's see what we're looking at spawn-wise. That might not be too bad. Given that you can just let the enemies take them out of the ice while you try and harass the rest of them. I'm gonna try it. Fuck it. Big balls for days. Front and center, I think. So, the Rocky Boy. This one here. He scares me a little. Oh, really? Come on now. How much health do you have? Have 1 health. Then you make my life very easy. Three health. So I'm gonna have to use you to punch you. You're gonna just remove that. You're gonna remove that. You're gonna remove that. So what if I shoot here? Come around here, shoot him into him. No, maybe come in here and shoot him onto the... No. I could come here and punch him onto a spawn. Because I've always got this if I want to just, like, break out a, you know, a wedge of buildings. I could just use this now. Could hit these two. Plus the building. But that wouldn't be very effective, would it? We wouldn't get the kill on the Firefly. But then again, he would be protecting this. I mean, he'd be removing the ice from this. So we'd get a kill, put him to one, he'd open that up. But then how do we deal with this? Do I walk in here? Then he's not opening that up. All the considerations. There's much to be decided upon. Now that's maybe a no-brainer. I like the idea of doing this though. Because we're getting 2 free buildings removed. I could just start shooting this guy. I think I want to kill this though, since we want to kill something. Because we'll have, what, many enemies? Many whelps? Yeah, we should start doing damage to this one. And then we'll see how we do. So those buildings are safe. Just a little bit of de-icing to be done. That's 1. That's 2. Now these are the priority buildings to protect. Oh, no. Oh, fine, actually. If something moves into here, I'll be happy. Well, I'll be damned. No! Very nice. Then I shoot that. No, then I shoot him into there. And then I punch those two together. I think that's the play. So what I want to do is, I want to do... No. I want to do this first, don't I? Because that neatly deals with a lot of this. I want to do one of these. What are the attack orders? You go first, so you need to die. I mean, I guess they both die, so it's not really too much of a problem. And then we have 3 enemies. Seems fine to me. Problem is, we still have a lot of buildings and ice. So we might need to, you know, start shooting our own shit. If we have to. Good. Bad. So this guy and this guy. Oh, this guy and this guy, rather, are not a concern. This one is, however. So we can... He goes third, he goes first. He's doing the Lord's work. Yeah. Do I want to jab this guy? I think I want to punch this guy to death. But then how do I deal with this guy? Come over here. I can't actually get a shot here or here with my artillery, which is bad. So we'd want to do... He has to block that. This guy has to maybe just block a spawn. And then this guy can... Oh, can kill this guy. So you just get in this guy's grill and just tell him you're not happy. Abby, tell him what's up. So he shouldn't do any damage. This one is going here. Do I want to kill it or block a spawn? That's the question. The question now becomes, how do I want to deal with this guy? Do I want to push him this way, or do I want to push him into the water? Because one way kills him, and the other way blocks the spawn. We still need to ice... I think we want to block the spawn, because then he'll be on 1 health. So then we'll have 3 enemies to deal with again. And that should be fine. Got an action left. You just heal it up, I suppose. You just chill, you just chill. Very good. So we'll have 2 more to break out of ice. I'm hoping they're pleasant and they go for the good. You know, the good rolls. Bad. Good. Good. Okay. So, GG. So we can kill this guy. Who needs the XP? I mean, the big fella himself's almost there. Give him that little bit extra. Get a heal on you. Nothing else to be done. So he's attacking that for no damage. You're attacking that for no damage. Beautiful. Lovely. All 3 things done. So we're getting our health back. See, never panic. If you take grid damage, it'll happen. It will happen. Whether it's through... normally it's going to be through human error. The game is rigidly fair. But, you know, look for the missions that you feel more comfortable doing. And then, you know, focus on that, I suppose. Corporate HQ. Destroy the Beetle leader. Protect the corporate tower. What are the spawns like? It's this boy. I don't like that guy. He's a little bit scary. I'm not gonna lie to you. He'll dash in a line and do a lot of damage. And is unaffected by water. Does he do that? I'm pretty sure he does the line dash. So he needs to go pretty fast. I can shoot him onto the spawn. Can shoot there and he'll not die. Actually, if I shoot him onto the spawn, then I give him the old... one of these. He'll die to the... he won't die to the spawn. No, he will die to the spawn. No, he won't die to the spawn. Because he won't take 2 weapon damage, he'll take 1, so he'll be on 1 health. And then this guy is just a nuisance. He does do the line dash. But we can do 2 damage to him now, which is useful. We definitely want to kill this though, this is the important thing. Blocking a spawn here is going to be good. Oh, yeah, that's a problem as well, though. Somewhat problematic is the building damage. So maybe we just kill this guy with this. Since I can. Because getting rid of that guy, we'll only have 3 enemies to deal with. I'm going to do 4 damage, 3 damage rather, to this boy. And then he's going to run all the way up there and be stuck. Move you 1 forward, so we'll have 3 enemies to deal with. You'll be on 2 health, you'll be on 3 health. Lovely! If I can get him into another mountain position, we can just one-tap him with the fist. Another Beetle. He can drown, however, so if we break the ice by attacking an ice block twice, he'll just straight up die. Don't like this. Not one bit. This is fine. This I can deal with. He's blocked a spawn. Well, actually, he's not really, because he'll attack and then, you know, it's no good. So... can kill the boss. And take 0 damage in the process. And then move this guy out of the way. Oh, I can just kill this guy outright, actually. I can just do this. But do I want to use the bomb this early? We'll have 3 enemies. I think it's worth it. Because what we're going to do is do this. And this. So that's the boss taken care of. And then with this we can just get a straight up kill. And we don't take any damage since we have the armor. So we'll have... oh, we'll have 4 boys to deal with. But we got rid of the scary one. He also leaves a trail of fire, by the way, in case you didn't notice. Firefly, Jumpy Boy, Hornet. Okay, quite a scary selection of enemies. Well, that is rather nasty. So he's not a concern. The real concern is this guy, and this guy. Do I regret using all my stuff? Yeah, maybe. Maybe a little bit. So what if I do this? Doesn't really do enough damage. Oh! I think I see potential, maybe? I think this works. So if I shoot the rock... Ah, balls, man. It's like one square away from success. Because you want to be there, punch this guy, he'd die, he'd kill him with a bounce. And then with this guy, you'd just come here and kill him. But that's not going to happen, is it? Let's reset the turn. Now, thankfully, he does 1 damage, he does 1 damage. So we'll only take 2 grid from these two combined. This will kill my mech, though, which is why it needs to be dealt with. What if I do this instead? Worth noting, building's still not immune, but, you know. What can I do to... I think we're just taking 1 grid here. If I move here, I can do 1. Shoot my own man. Still does 1. If I shoot anywhere else, he's doing building damage, just by virtue of how it works. Also, if I do this, then I'm pushing this rock out the way and he's getting shot. Well, it wouldn't do any damage because he has the armor, but... maybe we just go for the lucky... lucky... Seems strictly a lot worse. I'm trying to find, like, is there a nice position I can do this from? Maybe just doing 1 direct to him is fine because it pushes away my tank. So it doesn't take any damage. My kingdom for 1 more of these. I think it was a bit too hasty to use the... It's fine though. I mean, like I said, it's gonna happen. Grid damage. All you can do is try and prevent as much as you can. So we'll have 4 enemies for the final turn. We did take the grid damage. Feels bad. Okay. He dies. He's not a problem. So it's just these 2 guys. Can I... I can't even get in the way. If I shoot there... doesn't really do enough. This one's quite a tough one. It has been a tough one. Unless I want to do... Right, hold on. Is there an easier way to do this? Is there a better way to do it? What I'm thinking is, do I... Hold on. Shoot him that way. This boy to kill this one, and then this one's... not really doing anything productive. Oh, wait. Push that one out the way. Push this one out the way. And then punch this one. But if he's... ah, yeah, okay, yeah, that works. That works. So it would be like this. And then like this, so he shoots that, and then this one kills this one, so no more grid damage. I think that's fine, maybe. Hopefully no faux pas. Alright, so only 1 building lost. Whew. Iceland strikes again, man. What a tough island. It might be... I think it is the toughest of the 4. By far. By far it's the toughest of the 4. The good news is we'll have a nice, relaxing detritus coming our way. Thousands of lives were saved today. So you see the score difference here. We should be, like, 1,500 people higher, I think. Oh, no, we're only 500 shy. It's fine. It's not as bad as I thought it was. Right, let's spend our reputation on things that might make life easier for us. So we can get an acid projector. Fires a projectile that applies acid and pushes. So acid is like a vulnerable effect, that if you apply acid to an enemy it takes double weapon damage, which is very useful. Smoke drop, quite like it myself. 5 tiles of smoke. Any enemy that's smoked will stop doing an attack. Its attack will be interrupted. So you can use that to your advantage also. Very good on the mech squad that's based around the idea of smoke. They have a passive that smoke does damage as well, so if you get this, you're just dunking damage left, right, and centre. Grappling hook. You can grapple the enemy, you can pull it towards you, or you can pull yourself towards objects. And the aerial bomb. You fly over an enemy, dropping a bomb on it, doing smoke as well. Maybe useful as well, I don't know. I think the priority here is a couple of cores. And then maybe... Well, let's have a look here. So what would our cores be good for? Maybe getting this tank the extra damage. Put 2 cores in here so it's 2 damage and push. I think that would be a good idea. And then what do we do with our extra reputation? So we're buying 2 cores. I could buy the smoke drop, but I don't think I need it. Then again, it is free. So I could put it into, like, my tank. It's nice to have a variety of different things. I'm going to take the smoke drop. I think it's better than buying grid. So that then you can get the grid. So we're putting a bit of love into this mech here. So you do 2 damage now. Which is going to be a lot more useful. You do 2 damage. You do the 1, but you've also got the 2 damage. Yeah, good. Okay, so everyone does 2 damage. Lovely stuff. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what I've done right and what I've done wrong. And of course, I'll see you next time.